It now costs over £95 to fill an average tank with unleaded, over $100 to fill it with diesel.
The World Bank is now forecasting that the chances of a recession are higher than they've ever been. Thanks in part as you
All right, do you know what? I'll just explain. Hi, my name's Cory, and I've just quit my job. In possibly the worst time in economic history, I feel. Well, okay, that's a bit dramatic. Probably not the worst time, but a pretty bad time in the history of UK economics. I've decided I want to start a business. I'm 23 years old. I've got no qualifications in business. Fortunately, I do have electrical qualifications. It's an electrical business. I've got no business qualifications. I've got no real experience in starting a proper business. But I've realised that I think there's always going to be an excuse and a reason not to do something. And I think if I don't do it now, then I might never do it. While I'm not supporting kids, I'm not supporting a family, I just thought now is the time to do it. And I thought it'd be interesting to document the journey, you know, starting a business from literally nothing. At the minute, I haven't got a work van, I haven't got my own power tools and things. I've got some, but not really enough to properly go on my own. I've not got the insurances that I need. I need to get all in the UK, you have to register as an electrician with like the NIC or NAPIT or equivalent. I've got to do so much. I need to get an accountant. All of these things at the minute are blowing my mind, how much there is to organise. But I thought, if there's any people sitting out there that want to do the same thing, well then maybe this will inspire you. I definitely wouldn't say take my advice or learn from me, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm literally going to be blagging it, to be perfectly honest. However, I'm going to be documenting all of my mistakes. Anything that I get wrong, anything that I'm not sure about, it's going to be there and it's going to be on film. So maybe you can watch that and try and learn from it and hopefully inspire some people to do it themselves. And I just want to have fun with it. Some of you might have recognised me or come to this video from the Artisan channel, Artisan Electrics. And you're probably wondering, wow, you had such a good thing going there. That was such a stable career and, you know, you're probably getting looked after there. Why would you quit? And I guess you want to know the truth about Andrew Farley, Jordan, the owner of Artisan Electrics. Well, here it is. Here's the truth. He's a really nice guy. He's actually a top fella. I genuinely have nothing bad I could say about him. He's been really supportive of me leaving, even supportive of me starting my own YouTube channel and stuff. He was grateful for helping him for the time that I was there. He did, obviously tried to get me to stay, but as soon as he realised I was serious about leaving and kind of following my dream of having my own business so that I can be free to travel and volunteer and do things that I would like to do, he was really supportive of me. So Jordan, if you're watching, thank you very much. And people out there who might be critical, saying, oh, he probably left because he was getting beaten by Jordan, that's not true. So I hope that clears that up as well. So my experience, basically what this channel is going to be about. I've kind of had a variety of experience, domestic, commercial, industrial. I did my time in a company that was doing domestic, commercial, industrial, fire alarm systems and that. So I had a bit of an all-round intro to the industry. And then the past couple of years I worked for a few companies. I worked for Siemens for a little while, working on their renewable energy, hydrogen fuel cells and battery storage and the likes. So that was really interesting. That was a great experience. Now I've got some really cool projects in the pipeline and I'm hoping it'll be a little bit different. I am going to probably be doing a bit of domestic and things as well, just because at the minute I've got to do what pays the bills and I'm going to be spending so much money out. But I've got everything from battery farms in Serbia to spin bikes feeding back into the grid in Berlin. There are some really cool projects and some contacts that I've managed to make over the last few years that I've now got back in touch with. So it could completely flop. I could do all of this, not a single person watch it, and I could do all of this and not get a single job. But then at least then that's a lesson that's learned and at least then I know. So I thought it was relevant to film it in the forest because we've got the whole freedom aspect, and you know, the whole reason I want to be free is to be able to enjoy life a bit better, have a nicer work-life balance, and enjoy nature and things more. But anyway, let me show you where I'm at right now. So part of this whole mission as well is to just be transparent and honest about it. Like, I don't want to pretend that this is going to be anything that it's not, and I don't pretend that I'm anything that I'm not, like that I'm more experienced than I am. My whole plan with this is to work with as many different people as I can, because I know so many really, really good electricians and tradesmen, and also just good people, and I think I can learn something from all of them. So my thoughts are, work with these people, have the freedom to go, and even if I'm not making much money, you know, even if I'm just a subcontractor helping them for the day, go work with them, learn something new, learn something different. And I've got everything lined up now as well, where I've got some work lined up in Norway. That should be interesting, and it'll be interesting to see how the Scandinavians do it. I've got this guy from Hawaii who got in touch with me, and that's the cool thing now with social media and stuff as well, is it's very much international. And I'm thinking it'd be awesome to document how they do things and try and learn a little bit from them. Oh dear, I'm getting all snagged up. And in terms of business names and stuff, I'm thinking ØY01, which is the O with the little line through it. Y, electrical, and that means island. It's Norwegian for island, because I've been trying to learn Norwegian. And maybe you think that is an absolutely dumb name and that's never going to work, or maybe you think it's cool. But I've checked on Companies House to see if I could register it as a business, and I can. It's just whether or not it would be hard with payments and stuff. But anyway, all of this stuff, I'm going to be figuring it out as I go along. So if you're interested in that, then comment below. I'll take your advice, come along on the journey. Yeah, I'll show you what else I've got. So this is it. This is my camper van, and unfortunately it's got to go. I mean, I'm not literally getting rid of it, I've got to keep it, but at the minute this is my camper van slash car. This is the only vehicle I own, but I can't really afford to make the investment at the minute of getting a separate work van to also have a camper van. I'm hoping to convert this in a way into a normal work van that I can also use it as a camper van if I want to, perhaps with a roof tent or something like that. But yeah, it's a bit sad, if I'm being honest, because I spent ages getting this really nice so that I can sleep out of it and camp out of it and everything and travel. But like I say, I've got a vision at the minute in mind of what I need to do, and if gutting out my camper van makes that possible, then that's what I've got to do. So in the next episode, I'll be getting this stripped out, and I'm not sure how far I'm going to go with it yet, whether or not I should rip out, because it's all insulated and winterized and stuff as well. Do I rip out all of that? Do I rip out the electrics, or should I modify it so that I can even make the inverter and stuff that's built into it work for me with a charging station or something? Haven't figured it out yet, but it should be fun. So we'll do that next episode. And one thing I want to point out as well, while I've got you here, with the whole goal and aim of this channel being educational, please, if there's something you would like to learn as a viewer or an apprentice or a newcomer into the industry that you would like me to cover in an episode, then tell me. Put it in the comments, message me on Instagram, and I promise then if I don't know the answer, I can then go find someone that does know the answer, and we both learn something. You know, I can work with that person and make something interesting out of it. I just sort of whistled as I couldn't do that if I tried. In terms of sponsors as well, I am going to have to use sponsors, because at the end of the day, at the minute, I'm getting nothing back from YouTube. At the time of making this, it's just spend. I've bought a camera, I've got a cameraman, all the rest of it, to make sure that it's good quality learning material. I'm not getting anything back for that investment right now. So things like sponsors, I am going to have to use. But I'm going to try my hardest to make sure they're good, relevant sponsors, and in a way that actually can benefit my viewer base as well. So like, I've had a lot of companies reach out to me that I've talked about with my ideas. And, you know, I've had some very kindly they already say that they want to help me a little bit with starting up. Obviously it's not going to come close to properly covering the costs of starting up a business, but it does help a little bit with paying some of the wages for the YouTube people, for the YouTube side of the business, like getting it edited, cameraman, camera equipment, until I start getting money back. And the good thing is as well, I've already used it. So like Tradeify have very kindly said that they're going to sponsor this video, and that's cool because again, it's a product I've already used for ages. I used it when I was working with Artisan. I got quite used to it, so I was going to set up Tradeify for my business anyways. So the fact that they're willing to kind of give me a go and give me a chance, and like recommend their product and stuff, it works very well. So I hope you will understand that I'm not just trying to sell out or anything like that. I will only recommend things that I really believe in. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you are able to make sense of this journey and follow along with it. So here's what you can expect on the next episode. See you next time. Boy, oh boy. I think I'll just rip out, get a blank canvas. It is so hot today. Every new beginning is some other beginning's end. That's why you have to look at it. Oh, well, there goes all of my screws. Sad times. Chopping board's coming out. I am a buffoon. Spare keys. Little endoscopic camera. Oh, there's my razor guard. There's my credit card. I've been looking for that for ages. I'm finding so much. It's David Bowie.